This is your weekly real estate update for the greater Portland, Maine area. These are closed sales in the last 7 days, median numbers. Days on market came down again to 22 days on market. The list to sale ratio back to 100%. The median sold price down again to $435,000. Your average 30-year fixed interest rate came below 6%. This is the lowest rate in about 4 years. We're at 5.99%. US inflation, of course, at 2.4%. Two things I want to talk about today, which is the increase in delinquencies with student loans, and then also the military action in Iran. So, starting with the increase in delinquencies, going back to the beginning of COVID, I'm sure a lot of you are aware there was deferments on student loan payments, and that plan went through COVID, and then there was this offboarding period where the repayments started to become necessary. Since that has started, the delinquencies have just exponentially increased. Right now, 1 in 5 people who have a student loan are delinquent. That's about 6 million Americans. And every day you're adding 90 plus new delinquencies to that. It's hard. For years, you didn't have to make those payments, and you have to add them to your budget. Meanwhile, inflation has gone up that whole time. But I just want people to be aware that if it's happening to you, if you are already delinquent or you know that's going to happen early on, you really should seek out the options you have available to you. Having it go far along at 90 plus days changes your status. It can affect your credit, which can affect your ability to buy a home or use credit in general, and it can make it so that it's really hard to dig out of. So if that's you, if you are already early in the delinquency phase or know you're getting there are some options available to you, but they're only available sort of early on in that process. So I'm just going to go through a couple of them quick. You can do an income driven repayment plan. You can ask for that. You can do a forbearance or a deferment, and you also can do a loan rehabilitation program. But again, all of those things are easier the sooner you approach the loan company about that and work out an arrangement. So do not wait until it's not available to you anymore. Next thing is military action in Iran. I'm sure that most of you have heard that the US and Israel struck Iran. Iran retaliated. The entire Middle East, probably 15 plus countries were hit by Iran. The entire world has reacted in various ways to this. But what I want to focus on is the thing that I talk about, which is real estate. So the Strait of Hormuz is there in Iran. They do about 20 billion barrels of oil a day, which is 20% of the world's supply. So if this conflict continues to escalate, one of the things they have previously done and said they might do is shut down the strait there. And if that happens, overnight you could see 20% of the world's oil supply shut off. Naturally, I think this will drive up the price of oil. If you drive up the price of oil, you're going to see inflation go up. If you see inflation go up, typically mortgage rates will also go up to match the growing inflation. So what this could mean for you as a home buyer or a home seller is that rates might go up, your affordability and your buying power might go down, and as a seller, demand might go down because if the rates do go up again, less buyers will be able or enthusiastic about it. And then in general, the prospect of World War III could have a lot of buyers just feeling frozen in not knowing what is going to happen. So definitely something we want to be aware of, definitely something that can affect real estate. Obviously, there's a huge number of effects that this can also have on our world. I'm just trying to focus on the world that I can impact. So if you're looking to buy, the rates right now are at a 4-year low. I would not wait until some of these things can impact them and shift that for you. And if you're a seller, I would also say get your house on the market sooner than later because these things could escalate and the situation could continue to get worse. I hope this information was helpful for you. As always, if you have questions, reach out anytime. Have a great week.